Welcome to Hot Gates Gaming for what is an incredibly special moment for myself and for this completely new channel. I am very proud to present our first ever battle report on Hot Gates Gaming. So thank you so much. For those of you who've not been here before, you'll know that we're aiming to try and produce as many different battle reports as possible for lots of different systems, depending on what you guys, the patrons, the guys who get behind, comment, like, share, who support this channel, want to see. Of course, being a Hobbit strategy battle gaming player, there'd be no better place to start than a Hobbit strategy battle gaming battle report. So guys, I really hope that you enjoy this. Remember, if you want to see even more battle reports beyond just that extra one per week on top of the one that I'm doing over at the GBHL podcast, then make sure you back this project. Thank you so much to all of the guys who've done so already. For everybody else, you'll see their names in the credits at the end of this video. So guys, sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy Hot Gates Gaming first ever battle report, the Battle of Cirith Ungol. Hello and welcome to Hot Gates Gaming, to our very first ever battle report on this channel. It's a completely new channel and I'm pretty sure some of you guys know me from the GBHL podcast. I'm of course James, and this is going to be a new channel that I'm going to be running in order to provide even more battle report content, where you have the option, if you would wish, to support me to make even more battle reports for you. So today I am joined by the fabulous Matthew Davies of Generation Shift.
Hey guys.
Also from YouTube, and we are going to be doing a Hobbit SBG battle report. Now, if you don't know me from the GBHL podcast, I suggest you go over and check out that channel, because that's where we create the majority of our Hobbit strategy battle gaming content. And as I say, if you are keen to support us making even more battle reports, adventures and stories and narratives, and even more content for you, make sure that you check out the links in the video description below. We've got something very special for you today. As you can see, we're going to be doing the skirmish at Cirith Ungol. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you our very special board and our very special armies right now. You all know the scenes from the movies. This is where the Mordor Uruk-Hai end up having a spat with the Mordor Orcs over some of the prize that they've managed to get from Sam and Frodo in the Tower of Cirith Ungol. Now, we are lucky enough that we do actually have
shiny shirt,
a wonderful Cirith Ungol piece there, which we've not used since the Treasure Hunter Battle Report on the GBHL podcast. And we're also lucky enough to be using Matt Davies' award-winning, it's fair to say.
I guess so.
Yeah, because you have one best painted with this army, Cirith Ungol Force. So today the battle report is going to be incredibly themed, and it is going to be themed around Frodo and Sam. That's how the objectives are going to work. But first of all, we're going to show you the two forces right away. So first of all, we're going to start off with the Orcs. So what have we got here, Matthew?
Right, okay, so as far as my Cirith Ungol army, it's been split up and then added to. So here we have the first, the Orc army, and here our leader would be Gorbag over there, with his unit of 12 Orcs.
This one here?
Yes, so obviously 6 Orcs with spear and then 6 Orcs with shield. And then behind him we've got a generic Orc captain with pick and shield with a banner bearer.
Fantastic.
And some two-handed Orcs with 2 spearmen, just to make the numbers up.
These guys in the middle here, they look scary.
Yes, this is the detachment from Minas Morgul, and it's the shaman with 4 Morgul stalkers. You don't often see these guys in battle reports.
So a nice opportunity to bring these to the table. And finally over here
we have the Taskmaster, that dreaded adder of might, should we say, with again 12 Orcs, 6 with spear and 6 with shield.
So that there, guys, is going to be our Orc force.
500 points. 500
points of Orcs, and these guys are of course going to be skirmishing against their Uruk-Hai rivals. So here we have 500 points of Mordor Uruk-Hai.
Mordor Uruk-Hai, yes.
Mordor Uruk-Hai.
So considerably smaller of an army, but we have a much bigger hitting hero. and it's Shagrat War Leader, accompanied by a detachment of Blackguard. And so there's 8 Blackguard there, 1 with Banner Bearer, and that'll be Shagrat's unit. Next to him we have a Mordor Uruk-Hai captain with shield, and he is accompanied by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Mordor Uruk-Hai with shield. And obviously a Uruk-Hai army here. There's no spear detachment or support, but we have got some nasty looking two-handed Uruk-Hai here, with another Uruk-Hai captain which is being proxied from Moran Orc, and here we have a Banner Bearer as well, just to get those extra rerolls.
Fantastic. So this is Shagrat's Uruk-Hai, and of course they're having that spat. Let's show you their prizes now and the fortress in which they reside. Here we've got the incredibly beautiful, I have to say, Sam and Frodo in Orc armour, which of course painted by yourself, and you did win a best painted for this themed force, didn't you? And they're up here, and they are in the Tower of Cirith Ungol, which is, like I said, a terrain piece I picked up a while ago, but very, very tough to include in battle reports. But we're going to do our best today, and we've got a neat little scenario. So we are playing on the barren wasteland here, so a different colour palette to other battle reports that you've seen before, and there isn't much terrain there, and that's because the majority of the fighting is going to be going on in the tower. We've tried to come up with a bit of a creative scenario for this, and we're going to have leader and break-in both awarding 1 and 3 as per normal Hobbit strategy battle gaming rules. If both are broken, you get 1 point each, but if you do manage to break the opponent without being broken yourself, you will get 3. And likewise, if you wound the enemy leader, such as these guys down here, then you will get 1. And of course, if you kill them, you will get 3 victory points. However, Sam and Frodo are also going to be giving victory points here. So if you are in possession of Sam and Frodo at the end of the game, and there's going to be a 10-turn limit on this game, then you will get 3 victory points. If neither of them have been taken into possession, but you have more models within 3 inches, then you get 1 victory point. But if you manage to take Sam, Frodo, or one of them, off the board towards Lugberts, towards the Great Eye, off any of the board edges, then you will get 5 victory points. Now both of these are worth that number of VPs. So lots to play for. We're going to go into a very unique deployment and setup right away. So the special scenario for the Battle of Cirith Ungol we have just explained, but we've not explained how we're going to do deployment. So we're going to do it so that the Orcs effectively have this board edge and this board edge, and the Uruk-Hai have the top board edge and this one here. Now on a roll of a 1 or a 2, you must deploy the warband 6 inches from any of the board edge on the outside of the fortress. Okay, that's on a roll or a 1 or a 2. On a 3 or a 4, you're allowed to deploy on your appropriate wall or down in the grounds of Cirith Ungol down there, and on a 5 or a 6 you can actually deploy your warband up on the upper level. Now this Cirith Ungol terrain piece, there are ways of going up and down inside this bit here. We're not going to play in the tower, but what we will do if we need to is remove this top piece and play to go up through those doors if required. So it does bring a little bit of a different dimension. So we're going to start rolling for our warbands now, and we'll take it in turns to deploy. First up, we're going to roll, and we're going to see who gets to deploy the warband first. And you get a 1, you get a 1, inevitably, that's how it always works. And let's see what happens next.
Oh.
You get another 1.
Oh no.
Here we go, and surely this time, surely not. You get a 4, it's pretty good.
There we go.
But the GBHL 6 comes out, and that means I must pick a warband and deploy it first. And we also better roll to see who we are playing as. So I'm going to roll this on a 4 to 6. I'm going to be the Mordor Uruk-Hai. On a 1 to 3, I will be the Orcs.
Okay.
So I will be the Uruk-Hai. So I'm going to pick a warband here. I'm going to start off with the two-handed guys here. Where are they going to come on? They're going to come on a 1, so they have to come on those board edges over there. So I'll deploy them in a second. Next up, I'm going to do the warband here with the captain, and they're going to come on a 6, so they actually get to come up on the upper level where Sam and Frodo are anyway. And then finally, we've got our leader, Shagrat War Leader. Where's he going to come on with a Blackguard of Barad-dûr? 5, so they also come up on the upper level, and I think that gives the Uruk-Hai a slight advantage. Let's go and see what happens with the Orcs. So in the end, some neat rolling there for the Uruk-Hai of Shagrat. However, this warband is well out of the way. I can foresee maybe the captain doing a heroic march up there. But in the meantime, Shagrat and his Uruk-Hai are right on top of Frodo and Sam. Remember, if there are more of your troops at the end of the game within 3 inches, then you will get 1 BP. If you pick them up, and remember they're a light object, however, every turn that you try and move with this light object on the roll of a 1, they will knock you down and cause a strength 3 hit as they do so, and then you'll lose possession of them. So it just adds a little bit of fun factor in there. But if you do manage to get them off the board edge, which might be tough in 10 turns to be honest, but if you do manage to do that, then you are going to get yourself 5 BP. So that's for each one. So we've got to roll for the Orcs now. So should we start off with the Taskmaster?
Okay.
So Taskmaster, where's he coming on? A 1, so you've got to come on out here. Next up we've got the Morgul Stalkers. A 5, so you're going to be up at the top with Shagrat and the like. So next up, your leader, Gorbag.
Gorbag's a 1 as well.
1, he's on the outside. And then finally,
okay,
a 1. So
There
the
we go.
Orcs predominantly are outside. I think the Taskmaster might be in a little bit of trouble, but we're going to deploy that now, and then we're going to roll for turn 1 priority. As you can see, the majority of the Orcs have deployed on the outside of Cirith Ungol, obviously hearing the call from inside that there was a problem versus Shagrat and his Uruk-Hai. But in the meantime, the Morgul Stalkers appear to have had a little bit of a heads up, and they are up here and they're going to contest now. I think they're in quite a bit of trouble. You're considering about jumping them off.
Yeah.
Well, we won't do that. This is our Cirith Ungol battlefield. This is our custom Cirith Ungol scenario. Hope you enjoy. The very best of luck, mister. Let's roll for turn 1 priority.
Oh yeah.
Priority goes to the Orcs. So the leader of this Orc rabble, Gorbag, is calling a heroic march, as is the Uruk-Hai captain over there in the background, the Mordor Uruk captain. However, we need to see if the Taskmaster manages to get that for free for Gorbag before we move on. So what do you get?
Yes,
And you get it for free on a 4+. So
Super.
free heroic march for the Orcs. As you can see, the Orcs have furiously rushed up towards the gates of Cirith Ungol, hearing the desperate cries from their brothers up in the tower, who seem to be incredibly outnumbered and outmaneuvered, it seems, by Shagrat and his Uruk-Hai, as they try and hunt down the prizes of Frodo and Sam to take to the Great Eye. This is obviously what they're fighting over, and as you can see, the Hobbits proved a little bit of a choke point there. Okay, so one Mordor Uruk-Hai's got in on, is that Sam?
That's the captain as well.
Oh, is that the captain? So the captain's on Sam, and one of your Morgul Stalkers is on Frodo. So that's how it is looking. So in order to pick up these light objects, and they will just become light objects, we have to go and we have to have a combat with them. So it was your priority.
Yep.
Okay, so you will go first. So it's you versus Frodo. Okay, so you've got 2 dice here.
Okay.
What fight value are you?
Wow.
Wow, so Frodo...
3.
So Frodo actually wins. He actually wins. Now, we're going to say that Sam has Sting at this point. That makes sense. So Frodo's going to hit you. What defence are you?
I'm defence 4.
4, so 2's on 4, so needing 5s. But Frodo doesn't get it. However, you do back away and you don't manage to pick up Frodo, who's managed to fight back the Morgul Stalker. In the meantime, we're coming back over because we've got the Mordor Uruk-Hai captain versus Samwise. Samwise the Brave. Samwise the Brave versus Mordor Uruk-Hai captain. So you're going to get a single dice here. And what do you get? Oh, you get a 1, and the Mordor Uruk captain gets double 4s. So because he wins the fight, Sam is then going to get picked up by the Mordor Uruk-Hai captain as a prize, and we'll lift him off because otherwise it changes the dynamic. We'll lift him off and we'll say that he's now got the prize. Now remember, every turn that he moves, on a roll of a 1, captain will get knocked down and take a strength 3 hit. Okay, so that is our battlefield. That is what the Battle of Cirith Ungol is looking at the moment in these early stages. Let's roll for turn 2, remember, of 10, priority. And priority goes to the Mordor Uruk-Hai. So at the start of the movement phase, this Mordor Uruk captain has used his final point of might again to heroic march up to try and block off the gate before the Orcs manage to get there. Okay, in the meantime, the Orc captain, Mordor Uruk captain, with his prize of Sam, has started taking Sam, his light object, down the stairs. Now he has he has completed his movement now, so what he's going to do, he's going to roll a dice. On the roll of a 1, he's going to get knocked down, take a strength 3 hit. We can say that is not mightable because it's more fun as well if it does happen. Okay, and then in the meantime, in the tower, the rest of the Mordor Uruk-Hai have all just charged in, and we do have one who's managed to get in on Frodo. Now, if Matt also charges Frodo when we do the combats, I will go first, and then of course if I get him, I'll get him and you won't get to do the combat. But if I don't, and I back away, this one here, he'll get another chance. We're coming in because the Shaman has decided to channel, and he's channeling Fury. He's going to give this a go on 1 dice, needing 3+?
Yes, 3+.
So you roll number 1.
There we go.
You get a 5, and channel Fury is up. And as you can see, that might be important with Shagrat War Leader in business. There we go, the Orcs are rushing up to the gate, and it looks like, despite the 2 heroic marches, that they're going to get themselves in there a little bit before these probably doomed Mordor Uruk-Hai has say. However, the picture is very different for Shagrat's Uruk-Hai up at the top of the tower. Now we're coming in now because we are going to have combats, and it was the Uruk-Hai priority, and with it being Uruk-Hai priority, we're going to do our combat first. So we've got 1, and that 1 Mordor Uruk-Hai is fighting against Frodo. Okay, so what do we get? We get a 6, and I believe you can't take it. You can't take it, okay. So with that, the prize becomes ours, and the fact that you're engaged there doesn't count anymore. Yeah. And next up, Shagrat War Leader, of course, leading from the front, because that is how he rolls. He's fighting against a Stalker who is backed up by the Shaman who's got a spear. Okay, so I'm height fight value because I'm 5'5". Okay, so what do you get? You've got 3 dice.
Yep.
Oh, and you get a 4 highest, you get a 4. It's not bad. Shagrat's got both of his might though.
Got 3 attacks.
Oh, he's got 3 attacks, but it doesn't matter. He does it on 2 dice there. He just shows off. So you are actually knocked down now, and I will have 6 dice to wound you, and we'll work that all out now. The Stalker is now knocked down. Only defense 4, and I'm strength 5 with Shagrat, so I've got 6 strikes here, all against him, needing 4s. Remember, Fury is up, so a few of these would be good. So only 2 get through there. Okay, so you've got 2 Fury saves, and it is channeled, so you need 5s and 6s here to save him. Oh, you've got 1, but 1 blow gets through, and the Morgul Stalker bites the dust. So next up we've got the 2 Morgul Stalkers against the 1 Mordor Uruk-Hai here. Now the Mordor Uruk-Hai is going to choose to shield. Okay, so you've got your dice, you've got 4 dice because they've got 2 attacks each Stalkers. What do you get? You get a 5 highest. So can a shielding Mordor Uruk-Hai get 5 or more?
Of course he does.
He does. Look at that beautiful logo. So of course those guys back away, and that takes us to the end of turn 2. So the Mordor Uruk-Hai now have both of the prizes, and are the first ones to taste some orc blood, as it were. So we're going to go into turn 3 of 10. Remember, priority. You need this.
Ooh.
You get a 2. It's not fantastic.
You can get a 1.
And it's a 3, and it goes to the Uruk-Hai again. And here we go. So the Orc rabble have moved up to engage the Mordor Uruk-Hai that they could, who didn't fully move. They're just protecting that little bit of a flank on the entrance there. They were a little bit worried about getting completely surrounded. However, Orcs have managed to engage them, of course, so we're going to have a real good scrap there. As you can see, the captain of the Mordor Uruk-Hai there, he's got towards the doorway. However, because he's finished his move, we're going to roll and we're going to see, does Sam kick him over? No, he doesn't. He's going to carry on going. So he is absolutely fine. We need to do the same though. We do have some Mordor Uruk-Hai who are coming down the stairs, and the one that is furthest down is the one who managed to pick up Frodo. What's he get? Oh, 2. So he keeps hold of Frodo. It's going to
happen sooner or later.
It's going to happen. Now, of course, in this situation where there are 10 turns, of course you can try and guarantee yourself by not moving and trying to come towards the board edges, but of course these are mindless orcs. They don't think tactical strategy is like so. They are literally just trying to get their prize to Sauron himself. Up on the tower, Shagrat has led a mini little sortie, a blackguarded Barad-dûr, to surround the Shaman. In the meantime, the Uruk-Hai was successful in beating back the Stalkers before. He's re-engaged them, and then we've got another Mordor Uruk-Hai against the Stalker there. So that is how it is looking across our battlefield. We're going to go straight for the combats. So it's Mordor Orc versus Mordor Uruk-Hai, civil war in the land of Mordor. We're just going to start over here. A heroic strike has been called by the Orc captain, who of course got mine. Now, do you get that for free? Are you within? I'm guessing you. What's the distance? 6 inches?
6 inches. Yeah.
Are you in? Out?
Just in.
Just in. Okay, so roll a dice on a 4+. You get it for free, or is it just for? I think it's for heroic strike. It's only heroics, isn't it? That's fine. So go on a 4+, and you get it for free. Very nice. But we're going to start off over here. We've got a two-handed. Who is going to go two-handed? Two-handed Mordor Uruk-Hai against a two-handed Mordor Orc.
Okay.
What do you get? -1 to both of our scores.
Yep. 1.
There's no point me rolling. Oh, have you got a banner in? Oh, it's not. That's not 3 inches, is it?
No.
Not 3 inches from mine either. There's no point me rolling. So your defence is.
Is now because I was using my axe. So
oh, did you go 200 piercing strike as well? Okay, so it goes down to. So you go down by 1, and you would have already been 4.
Yes.
So you're now 3. So I would have needed 4s, but I need 3s now. So needing 3s to kill him, and I get him. Stop rolling into your orcs there. Okay, so we're going to move along, and we've got another two-handed fight here. We've got a two-handed pick against two-handed Uruk. Are you going to go two-handed piercing strike?
Two-handed piercing strike.
Okay, so what do you get? Wow. What can you do? Okay.
I'm a painter.
You are in banner range though, so I'm guessing.
Yes.
Do you want to re-roll that?
I do. There we go.
Hey, that's better. So 5 becomes a 6. So I need a 6 here. I don't get it, but my banner is in range, so we need to see a GBHL logo 6 here. Oh, we don't. We get a 5, which is actually a 4. Okay, so I back away. Now you did piercing strike, so you go up to. You go up by 3, so you go up to strength 6. And Mordor Uruk-Hai are defense.
Defense 4.
The defense 4. Wow. So you'll need 3s, which becomes 2s because you've gone two-handed, I believe. So let's have a look. What do you get? I thought you were going to get another one.
It crossed my mind.
So two-handed Mordor Uruk-Hai bites the dust. Okay. So next up we've got the captain.
It's my first blood.
It's your first blood.
There we go. You got those 2.
It's still pretty close. It's early game. Okay, so we've got the captain versus you. Now you heroic strike.
I grew up by
1.
So I match.
You're matching. Brilliant. You do have spear support here as well, don't you? Whereas I don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so the Mordor Uruk-Hai captain, he's going to get a 5.
So I need a 6. We've got a reroll as well.
No, so you do get 1 reroll. No, it's a 4. Okay. So do you use?
I haven't used any might before, so but then it'll be a roll off, and you're out of might.
You could use 2.
Let's go for it. I'll use 1 might.
So you're going to use 1 might. So I'm going to re-roll one of my dice for the banner. I get a 4 there, and I'm going to use 1 point of. Oh, I don't have any might, so I can't do that. So it's a roll off now. Now it was my priority.
Yep.
Now a Mordor Uruk-Hai more evil than.
I think Uruk-Hai are more regimental.
You want to say that they're more good than orcs?
Yeah.
Okay. So on a 4 to 6, this is going to go to the Uruk-Hai. But it goes to the orcs. So the Mordor captain backs away. Mordor captain backs away. Sorry. And you've got your 3 dice here. Do you want to differentiate? You want to put that as your spear support?
Yes, good idea.
Okay. So here we go. I am defense 6. Am I?
6, yes.
So I'm defense 6, and you would have been strength 4. So you would have needed 5s.
5s. So no.
You don't get it.
Don't get anything.
You don't get anything there. So we're going to move along to the next combat. So next combat we have got 1 versus 1. I've got my two-handed versus your two-handed. Are you going to go piercing strike? Oh, it's 2.
Indeed. No.
Or did you just go in on 1?
Just the 1.
So just a normal 1. Okay. So here we go. Two-handed piercing strike. What do you get?
A 1. Reroll.
You've got a banner reroll. Yeah, that's within 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's within 3. So banner reroll it. This is where you get the 6. No. So you can't win. Okay. So I'm going to strike. What do you go down to? You go down from 4 to 2.
Yeah.
So I need 3s, which becomes 2s. Oh,
no! He's caught it off me.
So he backs away, and then we've got the final fight over here on the end, where we've got my two-handed guy against your two-handed guy.
Yep.
You two-handed piercing striking again. So you've got two-handed piercing strike.
That's not an axe, actually. That's
it's a
just
spear.
It's a two-handed blade thing.
Two-handed blade thing. Okay. So you need a whatever you need.
I need a 6.
So you need a 6. We always need 6s, okay? So I can't win here. Oh no, you went two-handed, didn't you? Yeah. So do I get the 6? I don't, but I've got my banner reroll, and I still don't get it. Okay, so what? You don't go up to anything, but you're strength 3, and I'm defense 4. Did you say?
Defense 4.
So we're doing 5, so it becomes 4s.
There you go.
Kill him. So another Mordor Uruk-Hai from Shagrat's warband bites the dust. And that's the battle of the gate of Cirith Ungol there. We're going to go up to the upper level for the battle between Shagrat and the Shaman. So it's a real mess up here. We're actually going to start off over on this side. We've got this one Uruk-Hai versus this one Stalker just back there. Okay, so Stalker has got his 2 dice. What do you get? You get a 5 highest. It's not bad, but it's better than that. Okay, so these guys are going to back away. So you've got 2 strikes. The Mordor Uruk-Hai with a shield. No, one person can back away. Oh, you would have been. Oh, right. So you've got 2 strikes and
Strength 3.
So strength 3 and armed defense 5 with that. Okay, so you need 5s. Oh, and you don't get it. You don't get it. So he does survive. We're going to come down here because we have got the 2 Morgul Stalkers here. So you've got 4 dice against a shielding Uruk-Hai again. So I'm shielding. You get a 5 highest. It's not great, and it's definitely not as good as that 6. So you both back away a little bit there, and he's done it again. He's managed to hold you off. Okay, so with that, we're then going to go into the next combat, which is of course the Shaman. Okay, so your Shaman is there. Do you want to roll your Shaman's dice first?
Single dice.
So you got the single dice there. So I'm going to roll my 2 Blackguarded Barad-dûr dice first.
Okay.
And they get it on their own. Okay, so you are knocked down. So we're going to start off with Shagrat's strength 5 against your defense 5, is it?
Yes.
So needing 4s. And just try and save that number.
3, 4, 5.
So first of all, your Fury saves. 5 dice.
I can do this, yeah.
You can do this.
I can do this. I'm hopeful man.
No. So 4 wounds go through, and Shagrat alone takes down the Shaman.
He's gone.
The Shaman bites the dust, and that is our battle for the tower. So with that, we're going to roll, and we're going to roll for turn 4 priority. There are only 6 turns left. Let's see what we can do. It's a 4. Are you going to roll another 1? You roll a 2, and priority goes to the Mordor Uruk-Hai. And we're coming back to the battlefield because before we do anything, the captain is calling a heroic move, and that is your captain.
My Gorbag.
So,
does he get it for free?
Who are you calling it with?
Gorbag.
Oh, Gorbag there. Does he get it for free?
Ooh, no.
He doesn't.
He uses 1.
So he uses 1, but you are going to be able to do your heroic move off now. And with a heroic move, as you can see, the Orc horde has swarmed the Uruk-Hai at the gate. And in the meantime, the gate portcullis has opened, and some of the Orcs have managed to get inside Cirith Ungol, which could be a little bit worrying for the Mordor Uruk captain and the Mordor Uruk-Hai coming down the stairs, just in dribs and drabs at the moment as well. Now we do need to roll to see if we can get away. Okay, so does Sam get away from the captain? He doesn't. And does Frodo get away from the next Uruk in line?
Oh, another 2.
That's another 2, and it's close. So this is our battlefield. This is how it's looking on the tower, and this is where we're going to start the combats. So we've got a 1-on-1 here. Mordor Uruk-Hai versus Morgul Stalker. Am I going to do it like that? Yes, I am. Okay, so we've got the 1-on-1. What do you get? Oh, you get a 5. It's pretty good. And the Uruk-Hai only gets a 3. Okay.
So 5.
And he will be trapped as well, so double. He's trapped himself there. And you kill him.
Okay.
And that Mordor Uruk-Hai bites the dust, so maybe the Stalkers can fight a little bit of a comeback up in the tower. So next up, we've got the next one along. We've got a Blackguarded Barad-dûr there, and then we're going to have a fainting Mordor Uruk-Hai here. So we've got 2. So what do you get? You get a 6, it's good. We get a 2, but we do have a banner reroll. And we get a 3 with that, so you actually win there. Okay, so he's going to try and back. He's trapped, and he won't be trapped because he can move back there. So on him, he's trapped. You get double strikes if you want to go against him.
I could do 1 attack on him and a double strike on him.
Yes, you could do. Do you want to do your double strike on him first? No. And do you want to do that again?
I'll go for the attack on the Blackguard.
On the Blackguard, so needing 6s.
Oh,
no.
Sorry.
So you didn't get that, unfortunately, and because of you won that, you move over them. So next up, we've got Shagrat, and we've got the 1 Orc here. Mordor Uruk-Hai here. Shagrat might as well faint because I'm a higher fight value. So what do you get? You get a 4 highest. I'll do Shagrat's first. Shagrat gets a 2 highest, so we'll do the normal Uruk-Hai. Gets the 5 and takes it. Okay, so you are knocked down. We'll just do the double strike from the normal Uruk-Hai here. Gets a 5, and that will take you out, as will the 4. So that Stalker bites the dust, and there we go. The battle for the tower has been won almost by Shagrat. I think it's only going to go one way. Let's go and see how the battle at the gate is progressing. So we're coming into the battle of the gate, and we've got a Taskmaster supported by 1, and we've also got an Orc here, and of course I'm going to go 2-handed because they wouldn't do anything else, these Mordor Uruk-Hai. So what do you get? You get the 6. So he cannot win here. So do you draw? Kill him. He can draw? Yeah. You can't because he's gone 2-handed.
Oh, you go. Okay.
He's gone 2-handed. Taskmaster's strength 4, isn't he?
Yeah, you've got another red.
So you're going to go for, just do him first, just 2 dice, because those on the Taskmaster will only need 4s, and you get double 6s. Look at that.
Nice. It's about time.
And you take him down. We're going to move along because now we've got the other Uruk here, and it's 1. He's going 2-handed again because why not? Against the 2 Orcs, and you've also got an Orc Spearman there.
So I've got Gorbag.
Oh, you got Gorbag?
Yeah.
So Gorbag, if you want to use those 2 for Gorbag, gets the 5, and then you've got the 2 more dice, and you get a 5 highest. Okay, so 2-handed here. He's a 6. No, he doesn't get it, but I do have the banner, which will be in range. No, I would have needed the 6 to do that. Okay, so yeah, you get to re-roll that. You get to roll it twice, and you kill him. He goes down all day long, and another Mordor Uruk-Hai bites the dust. So moving along, next up we've got the captain fight. Okay, so you've got spear support in there, you've got some piercing strike. I'm guessing you have 2 piercing strike.
Yeah.
Yep, so you got 2 from your captain. I've got my captain. My captain is going to shield. So what does he get? Yes. Wow, that is not...
reroll, so we got...
He's got a banner reroll. Hey!
Yeah.
So I'm a high fight value, aren't I?
You are indeed. There we go.
High fight value. So your guys back away, and the captain somehow manages to survive. So with that, we're then going to move along to the next combat, and we've just got the 1-on-1 here. Okay, 2-handed piercing strike versus piercing strike. What do you get?
Yep.
You get 2, which becomes a 1, which means that you can't. Oh, you got banner though.
Yep.
Banner reroll. 4, which becomes a 3, and I get a 4, which becomes a 3. But I'm a higher fight value.
Yep.
Okay, so you're of course going to back away. I would normally need a what defense are you? 4.
Now I am defense
2. So I need 2s here, and we get you on a 3, and that Orc is slain. So we go over here now. You've got spear support and a 2-handed weapon against my 2-handed.
So the red dice will be a 2-handed.
Red dice 2-handed. So you get 5, which is a 4. And we get a 6, and we take it.
So it comes down. So I'll re-roll this dice because I've got banner.
Yeah. I win anyway.
Oh yeah, no, because you're going down.
Oh yeah, because if that got 6, yeah, sorry. Okay, so with that, I will need on your guy 3, your defense 4.
Well, the front one goes down to
Okay, I need 2s. So needing 2s. Oh, and it's a 6. And so there we go. So it's a real scrappy battle here. I think that the Uruk-Hai are going to get overrun, but the battle for the tower has been won by Shagrat. We are going into turn 5 now, I believe. This is turn 5, so turn 5 priority. We're halfway through the prescribed number of turns. You get a 1, and I get a 2, and priority goes to the Uruk-Hai once more. And we're jumping quickly here because Taskmaster is calling a heroic move. And
does he get it for free?
Does he get it for free? 4+.
Oh,
he doesn't. So he goes down. Is he out of my?
No, he's got 1 left.
He's got. Okay. So there we go. So the heroic move will go off now, and we'll carry on with the rest of the movement. I am calling a heroic march
with
that guy over there. Okay, so we'll come in with that. The slaughter of the tower is nearly complete, and the Blackguard of Barad-dûr have all swarmed round. These guys, sorry, they've still got their movement to come down the stairs. Completely forgot about those. So they are going to come down the stairs.
Okay.
And they're just going to come into that point there, as you can see, in the tower. Making their escape. Just stay on the stairs. We're going to say he is on the stairs, so that's fine. Okay, in the meantime, the heroic marching Mordor captain, who's got hold of Sam, he's going to stay on. He's moved up towards the stairs there, realising that Orcs have breached the gate and he doesn't have many places to go. In the meantime, some more Mordor Uruk-Hai have moved down here, so there will be a battle in the courtyards of Cirith Ungol. With the Taskmaster calling that heroic move, he has swarmed round on the remaining two-handed Uruk-Hai and the banner and the captain as well. So it's not looking good for the Uruk-Hai here, but looking very, very good for the Orcs. This is turn 5, so there are only 5 more turns after this. Who will win out? Let us see. We're going to go straight into the combat phase. So before we go into those combats, Gorbag, the leader of the Orc warband, is going to be calling Heroic Strike. So does he get it for free? First of all, he's in range of the Taskmaster?
No.
No, he doesn't, so he's out.
He's got 1 left because he's a 3 might hero.
Oh, he's a 3 might hero,
yeah,
because he's named hero. Okay, but we are going to come in, we're going to come in with a battle for the tower first of all. So we're going to start off with a Blackguard of Barad-dûr and then a fainting Mordor Uruk there versus your Morgul Stalker.
Yep, maybe I'll faint as well.
Okay, so you're fainting as well, let's go. You get a 4 highest. We get double 1s, however, there is a banner. So we do need that 4. And we get a 6. Winner, winner. Okay, so we'll start off with the fainting Mordor Uruk, needing 4s, re-rolling 1s, and he takes it on his own.
Sort him out.
He takes him right out of business. And then the final bit of resistance from Morgul Stalkers, who they've held up reasonably well. 5 turns, these guys have survived. They have got 2 Blackguard on them.
Imagine him falling off the tower and landing like
Squish.
That. There we go.
Here we go, Stalker has been fought off the corner there. Okay, so one of them is going to faint.
Fainting obviously.
You're fainting as well, you get a 5.
It's not bad.
We get a 5,
as
so
well,
we'll take it.
You win.
Okay, so we're going to start off, because you will be trapped, with the fainting dice. And these are strength 5, but we still need 4s against your defense 4, re-rolling 1s. And yep. So the final Morgul Stalker again falls from the side. Splat, and with that we're going to go into the rest of the combats at the gate. Here we go, it's looking very, very desperate for the Mordor Uruk-Hai. Which combat we're going to do first? Well, let's start off, I think, with the captain. So you did Heroic Strike.
Yes, so I go up by...
You got by 3, so you are high fight value.
This time.
Enough this time. So do you want to roll... You've got 1, 2, 3, 4...
I've got 2 captains.
5. Just roll your 5 normal dice first.
5 normal orcs.
Yeah, 5 normal orcs.
Yeah.
So if you get 6, and you win. Okay, so roll them again, and they will need. He's defense.
He's defense 6.
So you'll need 6s. Yep, 6s. No, and then do it again because he's trapped. No. Okay, now your captain. So 4 dice with Gorbag. Should we start off with? So 4 dice with Gorbag, needing 5s, and that's 2 of them there. So he has to pass the fate point here, which he does, and then you've got 4 dice for the other captain, needing 5s.
Okay,
no.
so he's got...
Has he got might?
Yes.
So he's going to use a point of might to kill the captain. Yep. So we chalk that might point off, and finally, the Mordor Uruk captain bites the dust. Taskmaster's come round, he's decided to take on the banner by himself. So, what does he get?
5.
He gets a 5. Are you a high fight value than the...
I'm the same fight value.
Same fight value,
You
okay.
get a -1.
So we need a 6 here. No, but we do get to re-roll for ourselves. No. Now he's not trapped, he can back away, but you've got 2 dice here, and you will need that death. So the banner has been slain, he goes down, and the Uruk-Hai are having a real tough time at the gate. But in the meantime, here we go, we've got a Mordor Uruk going two-handed, and you've got one in the front who I'm guessing is fainting with a spear support, so you've got 2 dice here. You don't need another dice yet. Okay, so I'm going two-handed, what do you get?
I get a 5.
You get a 5, so we need a 6 here.
Yep.
And we don't get it. Okay, so your fainting dice is the red dice, and you will need 5s. No. Okay, so he lives. And we've got one more exactly the same over here. So what do you get? I'm going two-handed. So you get a 4 highest. Can we get a 5 to win? Oh no, we can't, we don't have the banner reroll. So needing those 5s. No. So 2 Mordor Uruk-Hai remain. A little bit of a thorn in the side for the Orcs trying to storm the gate here. However, I think the weight of numbers is going to really tell, just like it did for the poor Morgul stalkers who were slaughtered up in the tower. Let's go into turn 6. Oh, before we do turn 6 priority, one thing that we did forget is to roll to see if Frodo and Sam managed to struggle away. So on the Mordor captain, no, absolutely fine. And on the normal Mordor Uruk, oh, it's off the table, so we'll roll another one. 2 again. It's been 2 every time for him.
Teasing.
So let's go into turn 6 priority. Turn 6 priority. Yeah, finally it goes.
I'm saving that one.
Finally it goes to you.
Big things this time.
We're coming in part way through Orc movement because the Taskmaster is moving in. Of course, his whip counts as a throwing weapon with a range of 2 inches and a strength of 2. So, does it hit first of all? I'm guessing you need a 6. No.
5 plus.
Yes, 5. Sorry. Yeah, because you move.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Of course.
Because you're moving, it would have been 6.
Well, he's still going in.
So he's going to still go in, and as you can see, the Orcs have rushed round there. With the move, the Uruk captain who has got Sam has in fact gone over to the edge there, and he's obviously going to keep trying to stay away from all of these Orcs because they are flooding onto the scenes, and it looks like the Uruk-Hai here aren't going to get there in time. In the meantime, the Uruk-Hai who has Monsieur Frodo has not gone into combat. He's not gone into combat. So that's how it's looking. A bunch of people coming down the staircase. The battle rages on, and we're going to go into combat. We're going to start off here with the Mordor Uruk-Hai, who looks like he's in a bad way. Do you get a 6 first of all? Of course, we're going two-handed.
No.
Oh, you don't. You get a 3 highest. Okay, so
banner reroll. So
you do have a banner reroll. We get a 5, which becomes a 4.
Oh,
and you get a 5 and you take it. So last round and traps, you can roll that twice.
So captain.
Red dice will need 4s.
Okay,
Yeah, and he goes down. So another Mordor Uruk-Hai. He's crushed on the outside of the gate. It was always going to be tough for them. Here we go now. We've got the Taskmaster.
And 2 others.
And 2 others. What do you get? You get a 6, and I can't win with that. So you're going to roll that, and you can roll that twice. Taskmaster will need 4s, and you get it. And that's it. The resistance of the Uruk-Hai at the gate has fallen. Will the rest of the Mordor Uruk-Hai, led by Shagrat, manage to get in on the warband in time? We shall see. There are 2 more combats. We've got the 2 Uruk-Hai, Mordor Uruk-Hai against 2 Orcs there at the front. So we'll just start off with one of those combats. I'm guessing you're going to feint. Oh, you got a hammer? So you're going to bash?
I'm going to bash with...
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. So you roll. That's not great. And that's better than what you've got, and there's no banners and stuff in range. Okay, so you are defense 4 with those guys?
Yes.
So I need 4s to wound you. Hey, and it's a 6.
You kill the basher.
And we kill the basher. So we're going to go along for the next fight now, which is exactly the same. Have you got any special
I've got
strikes?
a pick.
So you're gonna
Piercing strike.
two-handed piercing strike, is it, or just piercing strike?
Oh, two-handed.
Is it a two-handed weapon?
Yep.
That one? Yep. So two-handed. That's a red dice.
The
is
red
it?
dice. Yep.
So you get a 3. We get a 2, so you take that. Okay, so your piercing strike goes up to.
It goes up to. Nice. So strength 3.
So you go to strength 6, and am I defense 5 with the shield on the?
Yeah.
Yep. So you will need 4s.
Yeah, 4s.
So 4s on that one.
There you go.
Yeah, and you get that. So he goes down, which leaves the Uruk-Hai, who has Frodo, very, very, very exposed. That is our battlefield. That's the end of combats. We're going to go into turn 7. There's only 3 turns left. And we'll work out how close I am to breaking, which should be soon. Here we go. Turn 7, priority. You get a 4. I get a 1. And once again, it goes. So
now it starts.
Now it starts when it's important. And the battle now pretty much all rages inside of Cirith Ungol. So the Orcs are really putting it to the Uruk-Hai at the moment. As you can see, they've all charged in. They've blocked off the stairs down there, and they're rushing up the stairs towards this Mordor captain, who of course has Sam. Down here, the one who has Frodo has been charged, so he's going to be in a really, really bad way. I'm going to come back in now because Shagrat has still got some movement, so he's actually going to move to there. Now we're saying that they can't climb down the walls for obvious reasons, because it's not cool, but what we're going to do is we're going to do a jump test. Okay, so we're going to do that jump test. On a 1 they don't jump because they're too scared. On a 2 to 5 they're going to go down and they're going to have falling damage for the number of inches, and on a 6 he's going to be fine. Stand up at the bottom. Okay, so Shagrat, what happens to Shagrat? This is where we need to see a 6. He gets a 2. So he's going to take falling damage. I believe that's 3 inches there. So you can take 3 strength 3 hits, I believe, for falling damage, and he is going to be knocked down on the floor, which we'll do in a second. So Shagrat's on the floor at the bottom there, and he's taken 3 strength 3 hits. And there we go, we'll line him down. And these will need 6s because he's defense 7. So 6s. And none. None of them get him. However, he is on the floor, so hopefully he's going to get. He's going to be able to do some stuff next time. Now we're going to do exactly the same with the one with Sam. Now, if he dies, then we're going to presume that Sam has landed on top of him. So this is an all or nothing kind of move here.
So how many inches was it? 5.
So he's moved 5, so he's got 1 inch to attempt it. Here we go. He gets a 2. Okay, so he's going to take 5 strength. Or was it 5? Did we say, or did we say 4? Was it 4? 4.
Well, if that's 3, then that'll be 4 or 5, won't it?
Yep, 5. So we're going to say that that's 5. So you can take 5. Now he is defense 6.
Defense 6, yeah.
So is the Mordor or a captain. So you've got 5 needing 6s. And there's 1 there, okay. So he's got a fate point. I'm just glad that there wasn't 3. So he's got a fate point. That's cocked. And 5, he's absolutely fine, but he is out of fate now, and he is lying on the floor, so he's only going to be able to move half next turn, and I believe he is out of might now. He's out of might, but Shagrat isn't. So we do have some combats to do. We're going to come in for those combats now, and we're going to start off with the combat. Oh, let's see if Thingy gets away. No. I was going to say, while he was on the floor, he might have bounced away and done a runner. Legged it. Okay, so we're going to go over here. We've got the stair fight. We've got the one Mordor Uruk-Hai versus your spearman there at the bottom of the stairs. So what do you get?
You get 6.
You get a 6. Oh, we need the 6 here, and we don't get it. So do back away, and you will need more than that. Okay, we won't move the models now. We're going to come in now, and I'm guessing you're going to 2-handed piercing strike with that orc.
Yep.
And
got a
spear there as well. And I am going to. They wouldn't shield at this point. They're going to go for it. Okay. I do have the banner reroll there.
You do.
Let's go.
I get 6.
You get a 6, which becomes a 5, and we get the 5, so we take it on fight value. Okay, so the piercing strike goes down to. It goes down by 3. So yeah, I need 3s here. So 3s, and we get him. So 2-handed piercing striking guy goes down, and then we've got 1 more. This is the 3 orcs, and 2 of them. Oh, you've got a bash. You've got an axe. So you can do 2-handed piercing strike, 2-handed bash, and the spear support.
Okay. So let's do the. I'll do the spear support after, just so we know. That's piercing strike. That'll be a bash.
Okay, so those are the two-handed.
And then that's the spearman.
So at the moment you've got a 3 highest.
Yeah. So you don't need much.
Don't say things like that. Here we go.
There we go.
And he survives. Okay, so the two-handed piercing strike goes down to. He's gone down by 2, so he is now 2. So I need 3s on him. Oh, and we don't get it. However, you do back away, and that leaves things just like this. So we're going into turn 8. There are only turn 8, turn 9, turn 10. 3 turns left. Let's roll for turn 8 priority.
6.
You get the 6, and we get the 1. We get the 1, and at the start of that, Shagrat is going to use his first point of might to call a heroic move. So here we go with Shagrat calling a heroic move in there. Well, we do have the Orc captain outside who has called a heroic march, but does he get it for free? He's only got 1 more point of might. This one. Oh no, he doesn't get it for free. So he's going to get a heroic march. The battle at the Tower of Cirith Ungol rages on. So he is stood up and moved half, but the Taskmaster has brought out a little party to try and catch up with him, and there is a point of might there with the Taskmaster, so no matter what happens, him without might, he's not getting away next turn. However, we do need to see if Sam tries to get away. And it's a 2, and he doesn't, so we keep hold of him now. In the meantime, as you can see,
another 2.
Another 2, I know, unbelievable. In the meantime, Mordor Uruk-Hai rushed down the stairs there, and Shagrat threw himself off to get himself stuck in, full of rage. He's probably been surrounded, of course. And then, of course, everybody is out of the tower now, so this is how it's looking. So we're going to go into turn 8 combats. We're going to start things off with a battle on the stairs, okay? So we've got Mordor Uruk-Hai against 2 there, and are you fainting where you're going from? Oh no, you've only got 1. Oh, you've only got 1. Okay, so just your spear. What do you get? You get a 2. It's not great. It's better than a 1. However, there is a banner. Anything but a 1 again? Yes, so we do get it. So we need 4s to kill him, and we do it. So the Orc Spearman is going to bite the dust, and we'll go into the next one. Next up, it's the Uruk-Hai who's battling against the wall there now. He's up against 4. So 4, and I'm going to shield on this occasion. So that's this one here.
Alright, okay, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to shield, and we get the 6, so you can't win. So you are backed away there. That's that one there. And then we'll go into the 1-on-1, which is around here. And that's the Blackguard of Barad-dûr against the 1 Orc. So 1 Orc.
Let's go for it, 2-handed.
You're going 2-handed. Yeah. What do you get?
6. So
6, which becomes a 5. Okay, so Blackguard of Barad-dûr.
A reroll.
He gets a 3. There is a reroll for the 3 inches. It's a 4, so you do actually take that. So
I go
you go up to strength. You go up by 3, so your strength 6. Blackguard of Barad-dûr, defense 6. So 4s becomes 3s.
Yes.
Oh, wow, you killed the Blackguard of Barad-dûr. So another Mordor Uruk-Hai bites the dust, and we should point out at this point.
That's the first Blackguard.
There's the first Blackguard to die. Now we should point out at this point that if you kill 3 more, you do break me, and I probably won't break you in this game. So next up, we're going to go to the Mordor Uruk-Hai versus the 2 Orcs, one of which is a hammer. And I am going to shield with the Mordor Uruk-Hai here. He's going to shield. He's going to try and survive.
Let's try and bash.
You're 2-handed bashing?
Yeah.
So you get a 2 highest. So the shielding Uruk-Hai takes it there. And you are, of course, pushed back. So then we come to the main event, and the main event is down here by the gate. Shagrat has bossed himself in there. He's up against a lot, but let's just see first of all, does he get the 6 before you roll anything? Does he get a 6?
Does.
He gets a couple of 6s, and therefore everybody in base contact is going to be knocked down. Now we won't push you all down now because it's a bit fiddly, but we're going to do our first set of double strikes on your banner. Your banner's defense 4, yeah, so needing 4s. Yeah, so the banner goes down, so you're going to move him. We're going to do the next on...
Guy's going to pick up the banner.
He's going to pick up the banner. We're going to do the next one. It doesn't really matter. We'll do them on the guys with spears. So on the guy with spears, needing 4s. Yep. And then on the next one with a spear, needing 4s. Yep. So he kills 3 there. Wow. Chops through them.
That'll have to be a shield.
Just take that one now. That's fine. The one that's near that bit. That's brilliant. So Shagrat does his job there. and is looking good for it as well. So we are going to go into priority turn 9. This is the second to last turn. This could be very important. You've still not broken me. I've still got both the prizes. You get a 1, and that means it's going to go to me.
It is.
You will be calling a heroic move with your Taskmaster.
Yep.
Do you get it for free?
No, I don't.
Now that's very important.
Yes, it is.
That's very, very important, because then it is going to come to a straight roll of who gets priority next turn if you don't kill him. Okay, and in the meantime, it was my priority, so I'm going to do everything I need to do down here. As you can see here, with that heroic move, the Uruk-Hai captain, who did have Sam, he still has Sam, has been charged, and he has been surrounded as well. Okay, so there are going to be 3 on him there. But in the meantime, Shagrat chucks himself in, and he's going to have a bit more of a scrap down there, and the Mordor Uruk-Hai have got a bit more of an advantage here. Now we need to work out how many it's going to take to break you, because after these combats might be reasonably close if things go our way. So with that, we're going to save this one here until last, but we do have to do a roll, because the Uruk-Hai who has Frodo hasn't managed to get into combat, but he has moved. So on a 1, there hasn't been a single one all day.
By 1.
It's not gone once. Okay, so we're going to start things off over here, and we've got the Blackguard of Barad-dûr here versus 2, and you've also got the 2 spear supports. Okay, so the Blackguard of Barad-dûr.
Do you want to roll it first?
Yeah, he's just going to go for it. You know, I know that you're close to breaking me, but hey ho, it's fun. Gets a 6. Oh, he does! Fortune favours the brave. Okay, so your defence 5. Are you guys in front?
Yes.
So I need 4s on either of them, and he gets it. So he goes down.
Take that one or that one?
Yeah, take that. It doesn't matter. And we're going to move on to the next one. We're going to move on to the next. So we've got 2 here versus your 1, and I'm going to feint with the Blackguard of Barad-dûr. Why not?
Okay, I'll feint with this.
Okay, what do we get? And we get 5. So our feinting dice is going to be the blue dice, and we take you down on the 4. Oh, are you defence 5?
Defence 5.
Your defence 5. It's Blackguard of Barad-dûr. And strength 5, so 4s, yeah. So you do go down. So there we go. That's another one that goes down over there. So we're going to come over here to the combats. And there's quite a few that's going on over here. So we've got the Mordor Uruk-Hai here against the Bashing with the spear support down in that bit there. Okay, so what do you get? Okay, so you got Bash and the spear support, 2-handed bash, yep. So using the red dice for the 2-handed bash. So you get 2 highest. We've only got 1 dice here, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we get a 3, so we take it. Okay, so we need a 4 to get you.
Yeah.
And we do. So he goes down. So this is we could break you this turn, which could be very, very important. Okay, so next up we've got the Blackguard of Barad-dûr and the Guardet. Are you going to go 2-handed piercing strike again? Yeah, gotta do it. Gotta do it. It's fun. You get a 3. Okay. And what do these guys get? The Blackguard of Barad-dûr will feint again. Gets a 4, and that gets him.
So it goes down to...
Go down by 1. So needs 3s on the Blackguard of Barad-dûr. Rerolling 1s. 2. And we need 3s. Did you go down by 1?
Yeah.
So you're down to 3. So we need 4s on the other guy. No. Oh, wow. So you don't die. But you do move back. So next up over here we have got 2 Mordor Uruk-Hai against 1 guy and the spear support.
So it was just 1, 2 on 2. So that was in.
Is he in?
There. And he got
is he in?
3.
Oh right, okay. Okay, so did he back away? Did they? So it's these 2 on 1. Oh, whoops.
Which 2?
These 2 here, are they on 1?
They were on him, supported by him.
Him supported by him, so let's move him into base contact. There we go. Okay, so it's 2 versus 2 here, one of which will feint, of course. We get a 2 highest.
Do you want to re-roll first, just in case?
Yeah, I'll just see what you get. Set the bar.
There
you get a 6, so re-rolling for the banner. Oh, we get a 5, it's not good enough. Okay, so let's see what you get.
Yep, okay, I have to say Both striking there.
You can strike either or. Do you want to go for the black guard or do you want to go for the...
I'll go for the black guard.
Go for black guard, need 6s.
There I do.
Yay! And the black guard goes down, so I am now 2 off breaking. And then we've got the Mordor Uruk-Hai who's up against the wall for the final combat.
3 spearmen.
So you've got 3 spearmen there. And you get 5 highest. 2 1s and a 5. So, can we beat that? It's cocked. It's a 4, but there is the banner reroll. So, can we get it? No, we don't. And you can back away this time. You can back away that way too. So you need the 5s here.
There we go.
And you get it. So you're now 1 away from breaking me.
Okay.
But it's not going to happen this turn. Well, it might do actually. You might kill him.
Never know.
You might kill him. Let's go for Shagrat next. So we've got Shagrat, and Shagrat is against... let's see what Shagrat gets first. Sets the bar with a mighty 4. Okay, so do your banner one there.
Banner?
You've got your banner in common. Yep, banner is in there. So he gets 4. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice.
Okay, got there.
Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as well as the banner. So rolling 6, and of course fainting and stuff as appropriate.
Yep.
So you do get the 6 there. Okay, so does Shagrat use
Both his might.
both his final points of might? Yeah, it's final turn. I think it's the kind of thing you would do. Sorry, you got 1 more turn after this.
1 more turn.
Yeah, he'll do it.
Okay,
He'll do it. Why not? He's using 2 points of might to win that. So you're all knocked down. He's going to start off on the banner guy. So he'll need 4s on him, and he kills him with a double 6. And then just on.
So that passes on again.
That passes on again. And then just to. Is that a captain there?
That's Gorbag.
Oh, it's Gorbag. I didn't realise. Okay,
Yeah.
and next 2 strikes, lots of double strikes on Gorbag.
Okay.
Needing what defence is
He's
Gorbag?
defense 6.
So he's defence 6 and I'm strength 5, aren't I? So I do need 5s here. And we get 1, okay? So, fate point.
Okay,
You
so
fail
it goes
it.
down a wound.
So it goes down a wound. So that is a VP to me. It's a VP to me. And this is how it's looking before we go into this one. Now, can you break me? You've got 3 guys in here, one of which is a captain. The captain's got no might, so no point doing anything else. I am going to shield with my captain.
Right, shall we
Makes
roll
sense.
that?
Let's do it. And we get the 6. We
right.
do. We get the 6, and you have to back away. Very, 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 very important, because it does mean it's going to come to the last turn priority. The Mordor Uruk-Hai are 1 away from breaking. The Mordor Uruk-Hai have 1 wound on Gorbag.
Okay.
And the Mordor Uruk-Hai currently have both prizes in their possession.
That was the last turn.
And I don't think you're broken.
No, not currently.
Not currently broken. So with that, all important. Final turn priority, the very best of luck. Oh, it's a 5, it's good. But if there was ever a time to roll a 6 on these dice, this is it. Oh, it's a 3. It's a 3. And I'm not going to get off, so it's going to be about whether this guy manages to survive. This is it. This is the final turn of the Battle of Cirith Ungol between the squabbling
Orc rabble
of Gorbag and of course Shagrat. So here we go. So Shagrat promptly being surrounded there, and remember Gorbag does have a point of might, so I guess in a heroic strike will be coming there to try and do something back to my leader. In the meantime, of course, the Orcs have rushed up here, not able to get in onto my Mordor Uruk, who has Frodo, but we're going to roll to see what happens. If it's a 1, it's a 2, so he's okay. Because of course if we kicked him off...
Is that one?
That was that one there. He's not been able to move because you charged him.
Yeah.
But that one down there, he keeps it now. Of course, if I'd have rolled a 1 there, at the moment I'm in the lead 7-0, we think. I don't think that you're broken, but you're 1 away from breaking me.
Yep.
Which would then make that 7-3. You've also got a chance here to kill and steal the light object, which is Sam. Not really a light object, really, but that's what would happen now. So that would then bring it to 7-3. Would be C. You would win 6-4. Okay.
So
So killing Killing that guy there is all to play for. So we're going to come in here with the ones that don't matter so much. Let's start off with the one Blackguarded Barad-dûr against the 2 there. And of course you're going to feint with the guy in front.
Yep.
So what do we get? I say 1. He's in there as well.
Yeah, I got 4.
So you got a 4. Okay, I'm feinting with Blackguarded Barad-dûr. And we get the 5 down. So the feinting dice first of all, needing 4s, no. And on the other guy, needing 5s, no. So we don't get anything there, and you jib back away. So we're going to go straight to the next one. Same situation, except we've only got 1 there. So you're going to feint with your guy in front. What do you get? You set the bar at a mighty 6. What can the Blackguarded Barad-dûr get? He gets a 2. Not good enough. So you will need 6s. Re-rolling 1s on that one, and you get it. And with that,
broken.
You have broken
3 victory points.
So that's going to be 3. So that takes it to 7-3 at the moment, and that was very important that you did manage to get the breaking part. Okay, so let's go over here and let's go straight away to the fight on the stairs. So that's 1 versus your 2. 1 versus your 2. Just 2 spearmen. You get the 5, and we get a 3. So you take that. So you need a 6. Oh yeah, I've got my banner there. No. Okay, so you need the 6 here to kill him on the stairs. Oh, you don't get it. Let's see, he's going to back away, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do to the next one here. You've got your guy, he's got an axe, so you're going to piercing strike?
How many is he on? Just the 1?
Just that 1 on 1.
Okay, I'm going to... Yeah.
Yeah, okay, he's piercing striking. He gets a 4. We get a 2. We're going to do our banner re-roll. Oh, we get a 1 anyway. Okay, so piercing strike goes up 2.
Okay.
3, so you need 4s here.
Yes.
So a single 4, do it. Oh, you don't get it. And then we're going to come around here. We've got your guy with the 2-handed axe there against another Mordor Uruk-Hai. That's this one here. Okay, so what do you get? You get a 5, it's good. Which is a 4, it's 200.
Yep.
And we get the 4 and we take it on fight value. Okay, so what do you go down to?
I go down to...
So you go down by a 2, so you are now defense 2, so I need a 3. And we get the 3. So he's going to bite the dust, that's the one. And then we've got the 2 on 1 here. So you've got your 2 spearmen either side of this Mordor Uruk-Hai, as you can see there, guys. And I'm just going to go for it again, might as well. So your 2 spearmen, and you've got a 2 to beat. But you get a 4 and you do it, and I don't think it's in range. The banner.
There?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can in range.
Let's have a look. Ah, 1. That's happened each time. And that 5 should do it. Yeah. So another Mordor Uruk-Hai goes down, and it looks like the battle is going to the Orcs.
Strength 3, defense 5?
Defense 5, yeah.
Yeah.
And then finally, well not finally, because we've got a really important one over here. This one over here is going to decide the game maybe. This one's quite important as well. So you did Heroic Strike.
Yeah, Heroic Strike.
Now you are fight value 3 or 4?
4.
You're fight value 4. So anything, well a 1 would draw it. So what do you get? This is your Heroic Strike. So your higher fight value. So if you roll a 6, so you want to roll your 2 dice for thingy first. You get a 4 there, okay, and then you've got your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice, needing 6. Oh no! So keep those separate. Okay, so our wonderful shielding Shagrat War Leader. Does he shield or does he just go for it? I think Shagrat wouldn't shield in this situation, would he? He'd just go for it. Why not? Okay.
All guns blazing. If he jumped down, then he's gonna.
Yeah, if he jumps down, he's just going to go for it. Why not? It's good fun, and that's what these battle reports are about. So, here we go. Can he get the all-important 6? No, he can't. So this is obviously going to give the game to you at this point. Okay. So
let's see.
So you got do your 2 strikes from your captain first, needing 6s. So it's doubled. So that's 1 of them. Okay, and then everything else. So you've got your. Well, we didn't separate whether it's 2-handed. We'll say that it wasn't 2-handed because we didn't separate them out. Okay, so
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.
Yep, so 10 dice. So just roll 5 twice. Needing 6s.
1,
That's another one, and then do it again. And another one there.
Right.
Okay. Well, so I can still do this, but I have to pass all 3 fate. Pass all 3 fate. Fate point number 1. Fails it. Takes a wound. Fails it. Takes a wound. And you'll kill him if this isn't a 4+.
There we go.
And he's alive on 1 wound. However, that does give you the 1 BP back for what I got for you before. Okay, so we're coming over here. So at the moment, you've broken me without being broken, we believe.
Yeah. Okay.
We don't think you're broken.
We'll sort that out.
We'll sort all that in a minute. Okay, so at the moment, you've got 3 for that. You've got 4 because you've got a wound on my leader. Okay, and I have 3 at the moment for this guy over here, and 3 for this guy here, and I've still got 1. So at the moment, it is 7-4 to me. Okay.
We'll see how that happens here.
This guy will shield because he would do. He would do in that situation. He's just.
Would you like to roll them first then?
No, I think we should.
Should we roll this at the same time?
Okay. Okay. No. He'll roll it first. It's very important. He does need a 6 here.
Isn't it an extra dice for 3 for shielding?
You double dice. Double dice. Okay. So he goes from 2 to 4. Ready? It's a 5. It's only a 5. It's only a 5. However, you have to get a 6. So, do you want to roll them one at a time? The orc. The orc.
Oh, I don't like rolling one at a time.
It's a 2. The
Orc spearman in the back.
The orc spearman at the back gets a 5. Okay, but that's not good enough because he needs a 6. This orc here gets a 1. The 2, this orc spearman here gets a 5. The 2 from the taskmaster gets a 5, and the 2 from the captain.
Come on, let's go.
You don't get a 6 here.
I'm using your GPH.
Oh, and he survives. He survives. And that's
it's because I rolled them separately.
It is, and that's exactly why I made you do it. It wasn't because of the tension of the video in the slightest. So there we go. That is the Battle of Cirith Ungol over. With that, he's obviously going to manage to get off and take his prize to Lugbuts, and so is that one over there. The Uruk-Hai might have been a bit of a problem, but at this point the fight is broken up.
It is.
The fight has been broken up. It has been a bloody fight, a bloody civil war, which I'm pretty sure will pave the way for Sam and Frodo to get to exactly where they need to be. We hope that you enjoyed that battle report, guys, that Hobbit SBG battle report, the first one ever on Hotgates Gaming. Remember, if you want to see more battle reports like this with a narrative, I will be doing 1 per week here, as well as 1 on the GBH podcast. If you want to see even more than that, then back me on Patreon, because I am going to aim to do 1 of these every single day with the right backing. And of course, we're going to go into that infamous post-battle battle rep breakdown. Welcome to the post-battle battle rep breakdown for Hotgates Gaming first ever battle report, and it was the Battle of Cirith Ungol, which some of you guys might know very well from the books and the movies.
Yeah.
And we hope that you guys used it. It was an opportunity to use a terrain piece that is very, very difficult to get into battle reports, as we were saying all the way through that. They look great, but it's tough to play with.
We found that.
We definitely found that. Now, but it did bring an opportunity, you coming here, because of course you do have an award-winning Cirith Ungol themed army, so it did allow us to do the whole Shagrat's Uruk-Hai of Mordor.
Yeah, it was nice to split it up into the Orcs and the Uruk-Hai.
Yeah, it was very, very cool. What did you think about the how that game went, and the scenario, the scenery, the models? I mean, it really did come down to that last turn.
Definitely.
Turn 10. I think that's probably about the right number of turns, just.
The crucial thing was the gate, really. Getting and you jumping off there, that was a risky move.
It was a it was a risky move. I mean, we did make a decision early on that, you know, you couldn't climb down the walls and climb up the walls, because that wouldn't be fun. What's the point of stairs if you can do all that kind of thing? So we really did want to use the sort of fortress. Let's start off talking about deployment, because I have to say I probably went on to win that game purely because of deployment. Because of course you only you had all of your warbands deployed outside of the fortress of Cirith Ungol, apart from...
Is it for, the shaman and the Morgul Stalkers, which were bait pretty much from the off. Really.
Yeah, and they just managed. I mean, it's a good job that they were there because they did manage to slow down.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
And that did mean
there would have been more battle in the courtyard, I think, if they came down early.
Probably, or even at the gate, because if you think about how long it took to even get through the guys who were down here. You only managed to get through the gate when there were about 2 of them left over. So I think that was quite important that they were there at all. But it did mean that the Uruk-Hai did manage to pick up Frodo and Sam and then keep hold of them. And where possible we made a few sort of on-purposely silly kind of moves, piercing, striking and going two-handed, bashing, but it's all for the coolness, of course, of the battle report and for the entertainment value, and we hope that you enjoyed that.
If you're an orc with a hammer, you're going to bash, aren't you, really?
Exactly, and it did give me that little predicament at the end. I mean, we did it with Shagrat, but we did give that little predicament in the end. It's like, well, do you shield with that captain? I think he would do in that situation.
Yeah.
In that situation, they would do, but I think Shagrat probably wouldn't, knowing Shagrat as a character. So the game did finish 7-4. I think I needed to kill another 4 or 5 of yours to break you. You did break.
The numbers really helped for me. But
yeah, and actually, how did you think that the scenario played out?
I think obviously having the spear support is very helpful. But as far as the scenario, I like the fact that every turn you did the little test. It was unlucky we didn't manage to see them struggle free.
Well, I was kind of hoping that might happen last. Or I thought it.
It's a shame.
I was kind of hoping for entertainment value, but of course we don't fudge these things. That it would happen with the Mordor Uruk-Hai who had Frodo inside the.
Slip loose at the last moment. That would have been great. You know?
Well, it would have been great for you.
Put the ring on.
Well, that would have made it a 4-all draw.
Yeah.
It would have made it a 4-all draw, which I think would have been a fair result for what is a real fun battle report. So that is the start of our Hotgates gaming journey with battle reports, and I hope to see more of you at future ones. And please back us, of course, in the future. And don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe, and to support this channel by getting yourself on Patreon, of course. And if you can back us, I will handsomely reward you so I can produce even more battle report content going forwards. So remember, guys, have a good game. So there we have it. That was Hotgates Gaming first ever battle report on this channel. I really hope that you guys enjoyed that and enjoyed it as much to watch as it was to play. Very difficult terrain piece to use in the game, but absolutely marvellous fun. And of course it's always really good seeing Matt Davies of Generation Shift. If you enjoyed that battle report, make sure that you comment, like, share and subscribe. These things are really important. And if you want to see more than just the one additional battle report per week that I'm going to be aiming to put out, then make sure that you back me on Patreon, and of course all of the links are in the video description below. So we had a really great game. Hope you guys out there are having a really great game. Look forward to seeing you all in the next video.